Hello citizens of Canada. We are anonymous. The following program will inform Canadians about various measures the Harper government has set in place. Omnibus Bill C-45 was passed in Parliament just a few weeks ago, and as you may know, it unprotects hundreds of thousands of lakes and rivers, and redesignates Aboriginal land rights. Now you ask yourselves, how does this bill pass through Parliament and the Senate? The bill was compiled of over 440 pages, and covered over 30 topics, one of the largest bills Canada has ever seen before. Therefore, it wasn't completely digested by most in the House of Commons, as is stated by Nathan Cullen of the New Democrat Party. If there is something that they, meaning the Harper government, want to hide, they will dump it in an omnibus bill.
Very preliminary. Folks, look, 450 plus pages of complicated legislation. By intention, but this is by its intention a Trojan horse, right? So they can hide at page number 280 some changes that we haven't yet seen. So we've got to take our time and our due diligence as the official office. If the government were proud about any of these changes to the environment, or changes to research and development, these would be standalone pieces of legislation. You've seen these guys work. When it's something that they want to hide, they dump it in an omnibus bill. That's what we're looking for, and that's what we're going to do. What it does is it further removes projects that would get any kind of environmental assessment or screening. It changes the definition of rivers. It changes a river from today being something we want to protect to something that just happens to be in the way of a pipeline or a major mine.
Soon after the Omnibus Bill C-45 was passed, Aboriginal people from all over the country began to rally against the government. In what is known as Idle No More, the protest has now spread worldwide, with rallies in the United Kingdom, the Ukraine, and many occurring in the United States of America. In other news, Canada has begun introducing enhanced driver's licenses, which are supposed to double as a passport, and it can be scanned by border guards from up to 15 meters away. However, these chips installed into the new licenses have no encryption or network security, and can be scanned by anybody with the correct tools. Therefore, anybody could steal your identification from anywhere, even within the safety of your own home. These licenses have been brought into place in Quebec and British Columbia, and are an additional $50 on top of your driver's license fee. Now ask yourselves, why would you pay to have your identification possibly stolen anywhere you go? To have to worry about having everything about you taken everywhere you go? To have your information stored on a card that can be read by anybody? This is something else the government has put into place to enable more control over its people, because in future versions of this enhanced driver's license, the government will be able to track you going anywhere, doing anything, from anywhere in the world. Citizens of Canada, this broadcast was brought to you by Anonymous.